Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, hello,
Hello.
chat.
Hello.
Yo, what? Yo, viewers, flood in.
Flood in. Hello. What are you live on?
Twitch and YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah, pull it up and then see if you can hear me.
Frick no. Hello. Hello.
You gotta wait for them to load in, you know. They're just now seeing it. Yeah.
I ate all my cookies.
Yo, you idiot.
I'll do some ASMR with the water.
I bet.
Yo, there's one viewer.
No, there's two actually. One, two. Yeah.
Hello.
Kidding me? Good luck, right?
All right, find your review. If you haven't already found it, let's go through it step by step. Make sure that you're good with everything on the test so you can do a great score
Oh,
on
nah.
Tuesday.
Oh, nah, bro. They're about to get freaky.
Oh.
First problem is telling us whether or not the triangle is acute,
Definitely not
obtuse,
watching
or
it.
right.
Yeah, don't
So what
watch
you can
that.
do is call 9C. That's the C. It's number 9. The
Hello,
largest of them
chat.
is C. C squared,
I
of
got a good
course, is 9 squared, which is 81 on your calculator. 5 squared plus 7 squared.
Yo, what's
A
good, Tate?
squared plus B squared. That's your A squared plus B squared. So we want to compare them, but 25 plus 49 on a calculator is 74. Therefore, we realize that 81 is greater than 74. 81 is larger
Oh, that's my
than
alarm.
74.
Oh, wait, what?
Means that our
Oh.
triangle must be obtuse. C squared here is greater than A squared plus B squared. Had they been equal, it would have been a right triangle. Had they
Tate,
been less,
isn't Cardi dropping tonight?
it would have been an acute triangle. That's how I know which one it is for sure. I can look at any triangle length and I can tell you immediately whether it's an acute, obtuse, or a right triangle. Anybody not okay with number 1? Number 2, I'm going to give you those paper triangles if you want them on Tuesday. The geometry air test has a little click on the screen that you can get the formulas on, and it will show those triangles as well if you want to use them when you do the geometry air test.
See?
The SAT,
So hype.
SAT, they don't
Cardi
always
is
show
dropping.
these things, so you have to have them in your head when you walk into the SAT. But
Huh?
1,
Cardi's not dropping.
Yes, he is.
square root
No,
of
he's
2. Always write them next to the side. Kind of like the first step I always do. I take my little paper triangle and I copy those circled numbers onto the matching corresponding sides. Once I have it written in, then I realize that this is 7 times 1, so this must be also in a 1-to-1 ratio, 7.
Y'all see my
I
finger?
also realize
It's
that
getting
because
yellow
this
from a splinter.
hypotenuse is the radical 2 or ratio compared to 1, then this would have to be 7 square root of 2.
What page are we on?
So very
First page.
quick. If you write down the ratios from your paper triangle in the right spot, realize that this has been multiplied by 7 from the red number to the black number.
Yeah.
And this one would be times 7. This would be times 7.
Oh.
The second one, though, pushes us to division. The reason we have to use division is because the 5 is on what is called the radical 2 ratio side. Instead of being on the 1 ratio side, it's on the radical 2 or 2 ratio side. So that means that the end result was 5, meaning something got multiplied times square root of 2 to become 5. Which means you have to reverse the process. So you use division.
I think I lost my packet.
Another way to say that is
You literally
I gotta take
had it.
5 divided by
I know. Don't know where it went.
square root of 2. Now they're in a 1-to-1 ratio. So if this is 5 over square root of 2, guess what? That also has to be 5
You
over
really took
the square root of 2. So again, a very quick answer. If you know what you're doing, this is going to be very simple. Multiplication, division. Multiplication, division. Multiplication, I do the exact same thing, but now this is a 30, 60, 90 triangle. It's not a 45, 45, 90. You might have wondered, how did I know this was a 45, 45, 90? Well, these two angles are equal, and they clear up the remaining 90 degrees, so they both have to be 45. Root-tops are equal, so these angles have to be 45. But over here,
Are you
it's a
dumb?
30,
That's the
60, 90
ACT
triangle.
practice.
So the smallest side is
Oh.
a 1 ratio.
I can't
It'll be
find
on the
it.
little paper triangle. You can also see it on your flashcards for yourself or study. This one's radical 3. It's the medium size. That's hard for people. And the 2 is the hypotenuse. So once you know what ratio matches with which side, this is again pretty easy. You simply multiply by 3. 3 times 1, of course, is the black 3. 3 times
Oh, I had that
square
right.
root of 3, and 3 times 2 is 6.
Yep, I'm cooked.
Multiplication. So this one should be division.
What
Let's
up?
try it out with division.
What up?
With the 1 side. I do the same thing, but now I gotta realize, oh, the 11's on the side with the square root of 3. So to get back to the 1 ratio, I need to divide, not multiply. So now I'm gonna have to do 11 divided by the square root of 3. But this is a 1 to 2 ratio. So if this is 1, this is 2, this is double whatever that one was. So if this is 11 square root of 3 over square root of 3, this is 22 over the square root of 3, which is twice as much. The numerator doesn't get doubled. The denominator doesn't get doubled. The numerator only
There we
gets doubled. In a fraction multiplication.
Good.
So doubling the 11 is 22, and I got my answer. You do not need decimals here. In fact, you don't want decimals because it says exact value.
You get these off TikTok shop?
Exact values
What?
means I
Get
can't
these off
put the
TikTok
decimal
shop?
down. I need
Yeah, I'm off
to get
Amazon
the
shop.
Oh.
Yeah, bro.
I was
exact
gonna get some off TikTok shop.
radical answer. And again, the reason that this is helpful is it keeps the number exact. It's not a rounded answer. And on the ACT, SAT, sometimes they give you choices like A, B, C, D, where the exact answer is there. So you want to
Cardi.
spot it and go, oh, that's the answer.
You hear that? Cardi shopping.
Questions on 2? Don't understand how to set up
What
the
the heck?
matching comparison.
Did it get
And
stuck
then
in the
how do you
cab?
do the
I think so.
multiplication or the division? Go a little
Y'all
higher
see
for
that?
people in the back.
In the cab.
All right, I'm scrolling on then. Okay, the next one is going to cause us a little bit of trouble with the hypotenuse. So this is 7, this is 24. I know the Pythagorean theorem applies, meaning if I call this side length x for a second, the Pythagorean theorem says 7 squared plus 24
What is going on
squared
my phone, bro?
equals x squared.
What the fuck?
I think that's.
So
I don't know.
49 plus 576 is 625 in total. Again, the thing you can make sure you can do is how to use my calculator, blue calculator, because you won't be able to use decimals, you won't be able to use a cell phone. You have to be able to use these kinds of calculators, and they're very nice because they show everything across the screen. The one proportion's in. Oh, so what you're supposed to put is the how many out of how many. So in this case, it's 42 and then 500. No, just the 42 there. 500 is that.
The heck? You got so much
Then
freaking.
go down your confidence level with 1 They have to be whole numbers, or I'll give you an error usually.
Okay, thank you.
Yo.
Pythagorean theorem.
Okay, but what do I do?
Okay, square root, that's gonna be 25. So now we know the hypotenuse is 25. The longest side is 25.
Sir, 25.
Bro, it's not even got a paper, bro.
Hold on. All right, we're gonna do this fast.
I like to see that.
Not a test, but that's.
I was tanning when it was winter. Yeah. Yo, 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 yo. Yeah, we should do a 24-hour stream together. Hey, yeah.
Fuck no, I'm busy.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
You're not busy all the time.
yeah.
Like
Anybody
what?
step
Then
on
what?
the 25, don't know
Tomorrow?
where it comes from?
I didn't say tomorrow.
Yeah.
Alright, now that we have the 25, we can write the fraction.
I'm busy Saturday and Sunday too.
These three hang together like friends.
Ooh. It's like
These
us.
three hang together because we're all standing at B. But, again, a quick way to remember the sine, cosine, and tangent. Sine, cosine, tangent.
Yo, what's good,
Oliver
everybody?
had a
Yo, what's good, everybody?
of apples. Oliver had a heap of apples. So what I always remember to do when you get your test paper on Tuesdays, you write down SCT, sine, cosine, tangent. Oliver had a heap of apples. OH, AH, OA. You can do that for the SAT, ACT, geometry, end of course exam. They also have it on the formula.
Yo, a good
for
Caden?
Geometry end of course exam. So you can click
Throw a
on
piece
that
of paper at your
and see what
teacher.
it
What the?
Sine, cosine, tangent. Oliver had a heap
Yeah,
of
do not
apples.
do that.
I'm not doing that.
Now that I got it,
I'm not trying to get in trouble.
sine is opposite over
I'm surprised you
hypotenuse.
didn't get a Saturday.
So if you're
Yeah,
standing
same.
at A, which we are right here, standing at A, this is the opposite side to you. This is the hypotenuse, so you should write 7 over 25. Cosine, adjacent over hypotenuse, 24 over 25.
Lick that cookie.
Tangent, opposite over adjacent of apple. Opposite over adjacent, 7 over 24.
What did you almost get a Saturday for? I was in a classroom that was not my class, and
Standing at B now.
I
Opposite
was leaving the class. He said, "What's your last name?" And I told him it was Jimmy. I got in trouble. I didn't get trouble. The other kid I was with got caught in trouble.
cosine
Logan got it after
Yeah,
school.
Logan.
over
Does your teacher
hypotenuse.
not care you have your phone out?
Next
Nope.
to me, where I'm standing, adjacent, hypotenuse, 7/25. And tangent is opposite over adjacent. So you're standing at B, opposite is 24, the adjacent is 7. 24/7.
17,
Wait,
30,
24/7.
24/7, grinding.
Anybody not okay with how to write the fractions? All they are is fractions.
Nemo, yeah.
But they're very
Yo, we had
important
6
fractions.
people.
They affect us all the rest of the way in math world. Algebra 2, pre-calculus, calculus, we need them all forever after this.
They say gang.
They say, baby, can you please?
All right, assuming you're okay with that, this last one, number 4 on this front side, says
Clap.
that angle A and B are complementary.
Clap, 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 clap.
Complementary means that they add up to 90 degrees together. 90 degrees together. 90. So I should just take 90 minus 35.6.
I was watching his own stream.
90 minus
I wanna see the
35.6 is
sound quality.
54.4. And if you don't believe me, you can type this into your calculator. Type this into your calculator. You should be at exactly the same value. Same thing over here. 90 minus 17 is 73 degrees. All I'm doing is subtracting from 90, and the relationship between them is true. And you might say, how do you know that relationship is true? If I stand at one corner, my opposite side is the adjacent side when I stand at the other corner. That's why the sine and the cosine.
I'm in
is the same.
geometry.
Hypotenuse is the same regardless. Anything on the front side still that bothers you?
Yeah.
Want to ask again about something there?
What's how we would just.
Okay,
Go
moving
off
on to
five.
the back of the first page. The back of the first page has a 73-degree angle in this lower left corner, which is A. I'll stand at A. I always highlight where I'm standing so I remember which side is which. This one is opposite. This one's
Oh, we
hypotenuse,
hit 3,800
and this is the
subscribers.
adjacent side.
Chat.
Because the unknown is opposite and the hypotenuse
Oh,
is 10, I'm thinking sine. But again, if you need to write it, sine, cosine, tangent, Oliver had a heap of
Y'all see that, chat?
I had a student came by one time, and it's like 30 years ago, and she could still tell me.
Excuse me?
Oliver had a heap of apples 30 years later. So it can stick in your brain for a long time if it gets in there. Oliver had a heap of apples. All right, sine 73 degrees would have to equal x over 10. Opposite over hypotenuse.
Brothers, dude, hit
You
300
need to see the
subscribers.
setup. You have to show
And
your
as soon as
setup.
you get
The
300
answer I
subscribers,
will
everyone
check
started
for.
unsubbing.
But I also need to see the setup that leads to that answer.
It's funny.
But if you show me this red stuff right here and the answer, I'm okay with that. The algebra in between, I'll play with that.
Yo, I'm so tired, bro. You tired?
Multiply.
Go to sleep.
X
Okay.
equals 10
Bro,
sine
me and stuff snoring.
73 degrees. Type that into your calculator just as it looks. 10 sine 73. You should get 9.563. Does this look like it could be 9.563?
See, this
That's
is
10?
diamonds. Yeah, diamond tested
Looks
right
like
now.
it could be.
You
Looks
so.
reasonable.
You hear that?
How do
Yeah,
I find
diamonds.
angle B? The triangle is 180 degrees. That's 90 of it. That's 73 of it. So that's what's ever left. So I'll just take 180, take away the 90, take away the 73. I can see there's 17 degrees left over. 17 degrees left. You could also just do 90 minus 73. That will also get you.
Why is my 7 a right angle, bro?
What the heck?
Oh shit, 9 point.
Questions on 5A.
5,
Go get
6, 3,
it.
17.
Again, if you're not good at these, practice.
I have a diamond
I have the
bracelet too.
posted blank version of the review on
It's
the
not
Google
diamond.
Classroom, so you could always
I do
try
too.
it again
Oh,
from a
okay.
blank sheet of paper by
Look
filling
at
out the
those
screen.
diamonds, they
Okay, that's
shine.
Let's go to B though. The BC is what we're after, so let's call it X.
That
I don't
BC.
know what it is, but let's
Yeah,
call
that
it X.
BC.
Give it a name.
That baby crow.
This is the opposite side if you're standing at A. This is the adjacent side. Opposite over adjacent sounds like of apples. Tangent of apples. So tangent of the
apples.
angle, which is 24 degrees, would have to equal X over 6.
Yo, Kate and Gak, are you gonna
Still in the numerator.
Are you gonna tune into Playboy Cordy's stream tonight? Or I mean, album drop?
6 tan 26 degrees is what I would type in my calculator. So type in 6 tan 24. Oops, 24. My bad.
Yeah, you got fake easy slides on, bro.
24.
Yeah, you got fake easy slides,
It's
bro.
literally Nike, bro.
No, Nike's not a thing.
2.671 centimeters. Does it look like this could be 2.6 if that's 6? Yeah, it's reasonable. Based on the picture. If you get a bizarre answer and look at the picture and you go, that doesn't make any sense, you know something's wrong somewhere. You have to find it.
Hey, Fiend.
You see that?
Third one below here is
Good
C.
boy.
Oh, good. Oh,
I
you're
stand today. I look out. I can see that they're after AB, so I'll call that X just to give it a name. This is the hypotenuse to me. This is the adjacent side if I stand today. And this, of course, is opposite. But the ones I'm interested in are the 42 and X. Adjacent and hypotenuse are involved in cosine. So I want to use cosine this time. Notice I'm using different ones for different problems. Sine, tangent, cosine, So be ready to handle any one of these three scenarios. Cosine of 47 degrees equals 42. Now here's the hard part for people. That x is in the denominator. That freaks people out a little bit. But don't panic. What you want to do instead is say, I'll just go over 1, do what I normally do, cross multiply. But now I have multiplication.
Yo, mic check,
To get rid of
mic check.
multiplication, I have to use division. So I'll divide
Mic
cosine
check.
by cosine of 47 degrees. Cosine
Mic check.
47 degrees. When you type it into your calculator, you just got to remember it's division, not multiplication. So you want to make sure that you type in 42 divided by cosine 47. It looks just like that on a calculator, so you end up with 61.584. Does it look like that could be 61? That's 42. Yeah, it looks longer than 60. Looks like longer than 42. 61 looks longer than 42.
Upside down, spinning
Round to the
around.
nearest thousandth is the best procedure. Don't round to the nearest whole number because that makes it look like you might have just guessed.
Wizard.
So if somebody wrote 62 on this, they would get deducted a point because it looks like a guess. It doesn't look like the actual number that you calculated from the refrigerator.
Yeah, Bailey.
I didn't get a new phone.
Why?
I don't like this phone anymore.
Better than having nothing in the blank, but still, you want to have the exact answer roughly to a decimal approximation.
Gotta get me. Oh, you see that? That was sick. That was cool.
Questions on that side before we go to the last page, second page front side.
Like, look how much damage I took, bro. See, I had to cut it open.
So
Like,
this is
I
our
swear.
third scenario.
I had
This
to.
is the third situation.
I was
we
literally
face
using
with
this and
refrigerator.
then like opening that.
The third situation is when we don't know the angle.
It hurt, bro. And then I saw a
Well,
splinter, so I was
stand
like
I'm
picking
looking
up,
at my
and then
triangle.
I'm the splinter with
This is
this.
the hypotenuse.
and
Always
I'm
make
out.
sure you know which one's which. This is the adjacent side. This is opposite. Because I have the numbers for adjacent and hypotenuse, I'm going to use the ratio that would correspond to it. So again, if I don't remember it, sine, cosine, tangent, Oliver had a heap of apples. The adjacent hypotenuse looks like it's cosine. So I use cosine of the measure of the angle A, since I don't have anything else to represent there, equal to 60 over 78. Adjacent over hypotenuse. If you accidentally flip this fraction over and try to go the rest of the way on your calculator, you'll get an error. So you know something's wrong, you just have to look back. But this is right. So how do I get rid of a cosine? I have to use what's called an inverse cosine, second cosine. By taking the inverse cosine of both sides of the equation, I get rid of the cosine, and I get a measure of angle A equal to the inverse cosine of 60 over 78. Remember, this little -1 is when you get that from second cosine. It's not a -1 exponent like we learned about in Algebra 1. It means something different. So it's inverse cosine, second cosine. On a calculator,
What are you doing? Oh no.
39.715 degrees.
Why am I so lonely?
0.715 degrees. If you're not getting that, let me know. If you're trying on your calculator and you're not getting it, I usually have to check to see if your mode on your calculator is in the right mode. Some people have more sophisticated calculators than these ones, so I always check that.
Hey, calculator it, buddy. Hold up.
These ones should all be in degree mode.
Shut up, nerd.
Not. I'll
60
usually try to check them, see them on the
78.
test day, make sure they're
Oh,
Yeah, good one.
Give me
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
please.
good one.
Your peace out stream.